Hi everyone. So here's a quick video where we're gonna do the funny. We're gonna go over the BCX Iceberg provided to you by Hexagon 7 himself, and you're gonna see the lore of BCX, the true lore of BCX. So let's get right into this. So starting off. So, starting in the top tier, we have Size by D2PF, Dershungle, the Demon List, Boss Fight Campy Time Machine, and of course Ceruleum. So let's start from the top. Size by. This is something started by Boss Fright himself, the previous owner of the BCX Discord server. Size by is just a little rhyme that he came up with. It really has no meaning. Nox is not coming out as bisexual here, contrary to someone's belief. He who shall not be named. Psy is by. It's just something we say. It's like may the force be with you, but instead of may the force be with you, it's Psy is by. Alright, D2PF. So, before BCX, there was D2PF. It was founded by a few members of people, including Synox and Hexagon 7. Those are the two who are still on the server. Of course, that died for reasons that we will get to later on in this list. Moving on, Dershungle. This is just a joke level made by Hexagon 7. There's really not much to say about it. It's just Time Machine, but with what's it called? What's that song called? The one that was used in the Golden. Oh right, Thunder Zone V2. That's what it's called. So that's the song from Dershungle. The BCX Demon List. It's the BCX Demon List. There's really nothing more to say about it. Boss Fight Campy Time Machine in BCX Call number 1, which is on my YouTube channel, Aiden Code. Go check it out. Boss Fight was struggling to beat Time Machine, so that sort of turned into this big meme because Boss Fight sucks at Time Machine. Ceruleum is just one of the original collabs made by BCX back in the D2PF era, I believe, and it was pretty bad. Not much of it still remains. It's been tried to revive several times, but nothing really come out of it. It was fine. It had some pretty bad gameplay. So after the top tier, we got this slightly deeper stuff. This is still pretty much surface level, where we got Legacy List levels, Novum, Cults Drama, BCX Calls, BCX Leaderboards, and the Challenge List. I don't know why BCX Calls is on this list and not the one above it. BCX Calls are just some things that I edit and upload to the world to see. This is kind of, it's not a BCX call, but it's a BCX video. There's a BCX call on the YouTube channel. If you're watching this video, you know what it is, After that, we got the challenge list, so that was something that was hosted by me. I don't know why it's so high on the list, because that thing is completely dead, and no one's ever going to hear about it again, because Hexagon was being annoying. It's a long story. Just don't worry about it. We used to have a challenge list, now we don't anymore. We might have another one at some point, I don't know. Novum Lumen. So, Novum was a great creator, very talented, and he left the server many, many times. He's currently not in the server. He'll probably be back someday. I don't know. BCX leaderboards. It's the BCX leaderboards. I used to rank the people. I was the host of it. I don't want to do it anymore because it's kind of mean. Legacy list levels. So, yeah, some of the levels in the BCX Demon List are legacy list levels, which are just... They don't really have anything special about them. They're just legacy list levels. Colts Drama, don't really want to get into this much, but there was a guy named Colts who was in the Discord server, and he cheated Cosmic Cyclone, and there was this big effort to expose him, but we got that all figured out, so. Moving on! So this, to me, is the really funny tier, because it's got some stupid stuff on it. So you got the BCX SMP, Hellish Nightmares, Drunk Y, Spolelki, Original Sirius, Novum Locked, and Limzao. So let's start off with the top, BCX SMP. That was just a BCX Minecraft server. It didn't really go anywhere. It was alive for a little while, but it was just not incredibly active, and people didn't care about it enough. Hellish Nightmares is the original version of Nightmares, Hexagon 7 level. It was much harder, and it was really stupid, and I've played it, and it's really bad. Drunk Y is a level that was on the challenge list. It was originally on the BCX Demon list and it was top 1, but they decided to move it for some reason. I don't actually know all the history with Drunk Y. There's probably something more to it that I'm missing. I don't know why it got removed from the Demon list, if I'm being honest. Next up is Spooky. This is Spooky. It's the original BCX collab. It actually did get decorated, kinda. It's really bad. Spooky is really bad level. The original Sirius. So the original Sirius was a really bad wave level. A really bad wave level. I saw it a little bit. I don't know if there's actually any footage of it standing, but it was just one of the original BCX levels, so it kind of sucked. Novum Locked. This was, so we got to take a step back. Hex Step was a level made by Hexagon 7, and it was a remake of Club Step. And from there, a lot of people decided to remake main levels. So you got Theory of Nice, you got Novum Locked, and then there's some other ones like Golden Processing. That was sort of the story behind Novum Locked, and it was made by Novum Lumen, of course. Limzao. So Limzao is just a member of the server who exists. It's literally just a member of the server. There's really nothing more to say about this one. Alright, moving on to the next tier. So now we're getting relatively deep into the big iceberg that we have here, and now things start to become a little bit more obscure. So, it's the established member category. These people who know about this stuff have been around for a while. So, Haas is a level made by Synox, and it was relatively easy, kind of annoying. It was just one of the original levels. I believe it was made on the BCX GDPS, which we're also covering in this tier. And it was just, it got lost to time just because of that, because the GDPS died. It was just not that great of a level, honestly. Got a remake in Absoluter Haas, which is also a pretty easy level and also a garbage level. Moving on, Xenosis is the X in BCX, and I do not know who they are whatsoever. Apparently they were a boss fight friend. I'm not really sure about the details on Xenosis. Aludrama. So Illuminati is a person who was in D2PF, if I recall correctly. Not BCX, I think. And Alu was part of, a lot of things with Synox. I believe one of the co-builders of Concept Circles, which I don't know if that's on the list. Hold on, I gotta look at that later. Anyways, the original D2PF server, that was... Wait, hold on, I forgot to conclude the Aludrama. So Synox got into an argument with Illuminati, and it became a big deal. The original D2PF server, so before the D2PF server that we went over above, there was just a small thing before that. I don't know if I was in that, probably not. It was a while ago. BCX GDPS, so that was just, it was a GDPS that we had, and it kind of died, because I believe the people that we were using just stopped functioning for some reason. Don't know the details. OG Concept Circles. Concept Circles is a level made by Pumpkin Nest, Illuminati, and Synox, I believe. There might be someone else. And it was basically just a layout using the EXO song, and it was a 9 circles level. It was garbage, and Synox died at 99% on it, I believe. Several Ceruleum revival attempts. I went over that above. Ceruleum has been attempted to be revived several times, and it's failed every single time, because Ceruleum must die. So that's this tier. Next tier. So now we're getting into a tier where even I don't know about everything on this list. So I've consulted Hexagon 7 about one of the articles on this, and I'll try to cover the rest as much as I can. So, the D2PF account. So, a while back, someone made an account on Geometry Dash for D2PF. I don't think there's a BCX account right now, but there was a D2PF account. I don't know what was up with one, and it probably Spooky or something. Ceruleum is Sirius. So, the original name for Ceruleum, I believe, was Sirius, or maybe it was the other way around. I'm not sure. But one of them used to be named the other, and then it got the new name, and then the other one got made in its place. I think the original name from Sirius was Ceruleum, actually. I think that's what it was. The Guys. This was a server that I was actually a part of for a little while. It was between Alu, Synox, G2Y, and somebody else who I forget. I don't know. And that was just, It was a little server that they had, and it died because of the Alu drama. So, Pumpkinest is next, and Pumpkinest is just another person who exists, creator of concept circles. They're not in BCX. So, moving on. Team Athena, that was like a little collab team between some people. It didn't really do all that much. It made Forest Spirits, and I assume Arcturus too. I'm not sure. I don't know what Arcturus is or Forest Spirits. So that's just my guess on that one. Again, this is a really hazy tier, even for me. So time to move on to the next one, see if I can do any better. So this is the ultimate tier, the deepest one of them all. So we got X Cryptic here. X Cryptic is just another member. Had a part in Ceruleum. Same with Decipher Zero, I've been told. I don't know who Decipher Zero is. Troll Demon. Apparently that was just a demon that existed on the GDPS, I think, which was placed at number 1, and that caused some drama. Not sure about it. Rainbow Rush series. So this was something that Synox did a long time ago. He made 3 installments into it, and I remember the second and the third. I don't remember the first one. I was there for those. Since then, I believe he's removed them from his account and YouTube account. So that was just, yeah, I think it was pretty good. I think he did a good job on them. So, you know, maybe I'll ask him to revive it. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Lost D2PF layouts. So that is just saying, like, a lot of people made layouts a while ago, and, you know, D2PF had some collabs and stuff. Just, it no longer exists. Wow. Hexagon 7 deleted D2PF. I believe Hexagon 7 was being a crybaby and lost in an argument. I'm not sure exactly how it went. All I remember is that Synox DM'd me saying, hey, D2PF is dead because Hexagon 7 is the worst. Here's a new server, and he invited me to BCX. So that's the story from my perspective of Hexagon deleting D2PF. Now we move on to the next tier. Oh wait, there's one more thing that I want to say. D2PF wasn't officially deleted until later on, because somehow someone got it back, but very few people were active on it, so we just deleted it anyways. And I was actually on that one for a while. Alright, final tier, the deepest of the depths. You know what, I don't even know what to say. God. Hexagon!